D. Thanks for the gift sub to Annie. Alrighty. We're gonna do slash random now. Okay, and the other rule is I'm not allowed to roll a double digit number. 447. Okay, so who rolled? Alrighty. I technically have to make a call. Technically, Ava, you did come in after I rolled, and that's usually my cutoff, so you can try for the next one, but usually I take the people who have rolled before. I apologize.
얘 죽여. 디테일 오졌고.
적을 처치했습니다.
Pug like A4S.
And they'd be like, "Oh yeah,
backflip off the fucking
yeah, you're fucking
platform.
perfect."
Perfect flip, straight the fuck out.
Perfect legend, by the way.
I feel like I was hoping for like something involving time, like the timeless legend or something.
Timeless or
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Chrono. Epic. Nah, that be remind me of Epic Games too much.
Sorry, dude. We're gonna get one materia slot off.
Oh yeah.
Can't fucking wait.
You can go back to Titan and get your 100 percentile with your extra materia slot.
Yeah. I'll have 60 more crit. How did you mispronounce her name? We're gonna need you to check your name privilege.
I only pronounce it as Siri. Siri pronounces it, or Cortana pronounces it. I mean,
How does Discord pronounce?
I don't know. I don't know if Discord. How do you do text to speech on Discord? I don't even know.
Gary said Navinia.
See? See? I'm telling you, that's how you pronounce it. So I'm being proper.
Here we go, guys.
All right, Novinia, carry us.
Excited.
Do you guys wanna like die a few times?
No.
Die so many times, we might as well just.
So I'm gonna take him. Based on what I saw, I'm gonna take him mid to start. face him north. So watch the, and then I'm pretty sure I take him to his side. I'm not real sure which side. I think it's opposite of the.
Yeah, I've seen players thanking him like southeast, considering like the triangle that the tornadoes make, like north.
Yeah, I usually see east or southeast, so I'll do that. And then bring him back mid. I don't know when we tank swap, so if you have any idea on that or why that happens, Lucky, now is the time.
I don't. Is there a thing swap? I
Yeah,
think
there's a swap. I don't know why, but I saw for the with the hand.
maybe it's the cliff. Maybe give you something like blown up or something.
Have you seen a debuff at all?
No, I don't
All
remember
right.
seeing one.
Well, we'll just see. Once I get fucking wrecked by something, we'll figure out when to swap. So I'm gonna take him mid. Then the puddles will appear. I'll take him east-ish. We'll just mark that first.
Yeah, I have no idea when the swap happened.
We'll say B, and then I'm gonna bring him back mid before the balls after the first, like the proteum from the tornadoes. I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm pretty sure we'll die to those waves.
I'm gonna take
What?
left flank camera.
Yeah, so we need to get protean positions, I guess. So
Yeah, first we have to see who gets the waves from the tornadoes. I think it's the two healers and the ranged.
and one of the tanks, and maybe that's why the swap happens. One of the tanks has to pick up one of the, and I don't know who picks up the other tether. Maybe the other. But there's two tethers in this one instead of one, like back in the day.
Either that or like Lucky can get both and just like hollow ground.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody using Vuln, so I don't think we want to start with that. Maybe. Can we get protean position? All right. All right.
So those positions, they target certain people first.
Yeah, I don't really know anything else, so
I feel like
give it a shot.
Opens with a cleave and then cascade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't be in front. I'm gonna face him towards A, the north.
So I'll get the west tornado. I guess Crimson can get the north one.
It should be out of range. So no, Crimson and one of the healers at least should be getting tornado baits for the pro. We're both healers and
I think both healers because we'll be on this side of this half of the map when they appear, and one of the range will have like both of the range will get the edge north, so they will be closer to the other tornado. I don't know how safe it is for them to be like close to each other.
Oh yeah, the ads. They can't be close to each other at all. That's when I move back to the middle when the last ad, the 3 ads are dead. So we have to have a kill order too.
I've seen people doing like two the melee first, the 2-1, and then the range can get the last 2, so they can like drag them if they need to and not lose DPS.
Yeah. So who's on a who's assigned to what?
So
ABCD,
I would say like Reese gets the southwest one, Emma gets the southeast one, always the tip of the triangle, the tornado is always north.
Okay.
And then Nove can get like the northeast one, and Crimson can get the northwest. And then we Crimson baits the protein wave, and the healers, like I bait the west one, and I'll bait the east one.
What's the deal with protean waves this time? It looks like it shoots 3 times. Does anybody understand that?
It hits the melee the first time or the second time?
The first time, it hits the 3 people closest to the tornadoes, and then the first hit has the telegraph on the ground. The second one is instant right after. So you basically bait it like close to the edge, move out, and then move back in to like make it hit the same space.
Yeah. I'm talking about the ones that originate for Jigglybutt. So there's ones that originate from him as well. You can stack for the
Yes.
first one, stack is.
Yes, that's
You'll
right
get it.
after the orbs. Everyone gets one, so you have to be in position for that. The not stacking. There is a hand of pain during that. Then there is like the puddles where the ranged bait like 4 puddles. It hits the closest 4 players first. Then like the 4 players that baited, they get the second wave.
Okay.
I think everything will work once we get it started.
This guy just wants to dive in. All right. Roger that.
Need to know what to do. See what protein waves are.
So we're eating pots, right?
Oh yeah, all the pots.
Careful, Reese.
Crimson move.
Stars. Oh god.
What? What was that?
I'll get the
That
sound.
was the hand. I don't know
Ooh, the
why.
hand.
Hand of parting.
Did it touch an ad?
Didn't touch anything.
Did you
I
voke it?
don't think so. Yeah, I had aggro on.
I think the hand is supposed to come over to the boss for some reason. I think for DPS and stacking. So bring it.
Bring it with you.
Yeah.
If you're dragging the boss directly north, would it be better for the melee to grab both the northwest and northeast ads just because they'll be right there by the boss?
True
Well, they
that.
can't
I mean,
go
I'm-
next to
I'm
the
taking
boss
it
or else
east.
they'll explode.
I'm talking about just for uptime because we'll just be right there on the boss, and then as soon as they spawn, it will just be a couple steps away.
Yeah, I was taking it east, not north.
Oh yeah, I thought we were dragging the boss south.
What? I said B.
Okay.
Well, let's do it boss relative then. Let's have basically if the boss is true north, then me and Reese will grab the northwest one. I'll grab the northeast, and then the range can grab the other two on the other side of the arena.
All right. Let's give it another shot.
Let's get.
I'm taking boss to D.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, he slams the
What was
ground, dude.
They need to be separate.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
think.
thought too. They need to be separate until I think some mechanic goes off, then you can drag them.
Yeah, I think it's after we kill the ads, then the orbs go through the center. Or after that we can drag them both to the center. And
Where did that
melee
hand
them.
drop down?
It was right next to the boss, to the right of it.
Well, no, I didn't see him last time when I had him at B. So does he drop between like A, the hand?
The
No,
handing
the
comes
hand-
out right after the AoE
Yeah,
in the center.
after
In the
Cascade
center.
finishes, it spawns from him.
Hmm. So do you want to just always drag him opposite of where?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call where I go. Going to B.
Oh, well,
Hmm. We're not doing something right with that hand.
So what direction am I facing the Yagdal? Or do I have to face it a certain direction?
You don't have to face it a certain direction, to my knowledge.
So just keep it alive, but get it to like 10%.
Yeah.
Can I go back to the boss after, or is
Well, they can't be too close together as the Yagdals, so you have to kill one at a time in a controlled manner because they explode.
okay?
So you have to give healers time, and that's why I was saying we should have a kill order.
Don't kill
So
it.
you
You
kill
gotta
one.
take it low.
Right. Yeah, how did we do that in the past? Didn't we like take them low and then drag them or something?
Drag them to the boss or to the hand. I think the hand eats them.
So what are we not doing with a hand? Because I'm taking 151,000 damage,
Yeah, I don't know.
and that's from the
Checking
hand,
a video.
like doing the slap.
It's like a raid wipe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's right after the ads spawn. It just like does the Hand of Pain, but for some reason it does like 250k.
Remember in the normal one, wasn't there like a tether between with the hand? If it got too far, too close.
Well, it depended if the hand was open or closed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if they were open, you had to take them away and close together or something. But this one always looks open, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the hand and the boss, they has to be within 5% of each other.
The damage.
So we're
5 or
burning
10%.
one too fast versus the other. So we need a. How are we going to do that? We're going to divide up the DPS.
Yeah, just assign. I mean, the DPS will be handling their
The dolls.
Dogs, yeah, but yeah, we have to make sure that some people swap to the hand right away.
Yeah, so once the hand comes out, you gotta get down near the boss's HP or it kills it.
So everybody swaps to the hand, so we can bring, because it spawns with more HP than the boss.
Yeah, it spawns with full HP, then the boss is already low.
Okay. So we just swap to the hand until the ad spawn, and then each DPS switch like swaps to their ad, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching this video and the hand, like when it hits, doesn't do that much damage. Do you think he does a damage differential between the amount of, like the 5?
Yeah, if it's higher than, if either one is higher than the other, it's gonna kill you.
All right. I'm going B.
It's already low.
Reach. I can reach.
I don't know which doll.
Yeah, they split
anyway.
HPs in half.
So if they split HP, oh, that's right. Yeah, if they split HP in half, then we should be able to.
Yeah,
put
they
two
both
in-
were at 36% when the hand killed everybody.
So
The boss was at 36 though.
move the range to the hand. Keep the melee on the boss.
No, they both were at 36 when killed everybody. So something's not right.
So it's not the health. They were on the opposite side of the arena. The dolls had just spawned, so they didn't do anything. Do you have to interrupt anything?
I don't see anything interrupt, bro.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
don't
can
see it
interrupt
either.
it. Interject. So there's something there's something online called the Alexander technique for back pain. So hand to pain is really not working well for me on. So in the videos I'm watching, they're apart.
Is there a reason why they set their part, or they're just doing that?
I don't know. I'm gonna watch another one. Yeah, they pull them apart in this video as well. They go exact opposite sides of the arena. I wonder if they're not. Oh no, it doesn't look like they have to be that far. In fact, they pull them back together before the hands. Hmm. So for whatever reason in this video, they pull them apart, and then before he even does the slap thing, they pull them back together, and everybody takes like almost.
Yeah, it doesn't even go through shoes.
Here we go. Surviving hand. Oh no, this is like fucking super old. Is there anything on the balance yet?
Uh,
I mean, this is saying it's the same thing that if the fist is closed, it's prayer. If the open palm, it's the name of the mob, and it's lethal if you do it wrong. So if you look under encounter general and the balance, they're talking about it.
Hand of Pain kills you if HP percent is too far away. Hand of Parting Prayer was the same thing in A3S.
Yeah, so it depends on the name of the mob. So if it's
So
if its name is prayer, then you do together, and if its name is open, then you do. Oh,
You can.
maybe it's
It looks like you can bait it so that you can always make it so that you have to pull them apart. So if they're close together when it spawns and it does that, it will always make you take them apart. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so it says to properly bait stacked bosses, you need to separate, then bring together, then separate later and bring together for the. So you separate them and then bring them together before he does this. So that's why you run it away and then run it back together, I guess. Unless you don't get it back fast enough, then you keep it away. Or get it away fast enough. No, dude. Lucky that's your job.
Pull it fast.
I guess. It says
Sorry,
so like
I don't pull out.
you just keep going, dude. Go
All right,
deep.
let's go.
goddamn.
Try to take the boss a little bit to the north,
That's fine.
like in between the center and the north edge.
Yeah, like the little I'll do like the little circle.
Little further.
North
Little further.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna bring him up to A.
Oh,
Ouch.
No, same thing.
Watching Happy's clear video. Well, not a clear. First boss clear. He's pulling it out. They're pulling it out. They're bringing it back in.
Yeah, they pull it out and then it does something and then they pull it back in. And I don't know what that is because he's not targeting it. But I think that's maybe we should try that.
All right.
So, all right, let's try that. Taking the day again.
Ouch! Hey, you survived.
Jerry didn't die.
Yeah, I did. Only took not. It still took like
Yeah.
114,000. We're not doing it right. Something with that is fine. Oh, never mind.
So-
It's based on the animation.
Yeah, so if the hand spawns like right under the boss, we have to pull it away. If it spawns away from the boss, we have to bring it close. Right?
Yeah, prayer is close, parting is far?
I think his hands open or closed.
Yeah, it's open fist is far, closed fist is close.
It's close.
And evidently, at some point, it tells what it.
Yeah, for that one I saw it close.
So if it's closed, you shouldn't have brought
It
it
should've
back
been
to the
far.
boss.
I thought closed was close.
No, I think open is close. Like prayer, I remember like when they do they put the two
Yeah, I
hands
think open
together
is-
in A3.
Try once more, yeah.
Okay.
Blue, blue, blue.
Yeah. I love getting judged. My niece. I'm gonna go to D.
Looks closed now.
Oh yeah, look, did you see it closed?
Yeah.
I saw it open, then it closed.
How the fuck do you know it's gonna do?
Maybe we should keep it not too far away until it changes.
So when it closes his fist, it won't move.
It's ready. It's fisting by that point.
It's
You
pretty
can't.
messed
You
up.
can't
man.
fist it. So I think if it's, I think that's the the baiting thing.
Is this a tank thing?
So you can force it to do one or the other. Are you guys getting water, Diva?
When we get hit by the protein waves, I think.
It looks like it doesn't do a full open or close until a little bit after the hand spawned. Because it's kind of
Right.
like wiggly there, and then all of a sudden, like 4 seconds in, then
Maybe you have
it
to
does like a
wait.
full like open hand and or a full closed fist, and then that's when they bring it either further away or back to the bottom.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So to properly bait stacked, you'd need to separate it that way that it does the open, and then you
Mhm.
bring it together,
Yeah,
and then you separate it right after that.
yeah, separate it first, and then wait for it to be like a real, like a full high five looking hand, then bring
Full
it.
high five. All right, let's give that a shot.
It's open.
No, it's not open yet.
It's open.
Yeah, I saw it open.
It glows.
It glowed.
Like blue, yeah.
Saw it glow a little bit brighter blue.
Yeah. So what they do is they tank the boss like further north, and then the hand spawns, and then they wait until they see if it's closed or open, and then they like either drag it under the boss or away from it.
So you should just keep the hand in the middle of the arena first.
Yeah,
Until I see
until
it, yeah.
you see, yeah, it glows like a bluer hue.
Oh, I remember that. God, that's a fucking cancer. I forgot about.
My stars, don't even look at them.
I'm going to be.
It's closed.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Those tornadoes, though.
got
And
everything
then you
else.
gotta bring it
protein
back
waves,
in.
though.
Yeah,
Oh, is
then
that
you
what
gotta
it was?
bring the. Did you see the hand that time? You have to bring it back in. So you did it right that time. That was perfect. And then you have to bring it to me while everybody else gets fucking waved all over the place and there's ads. By the way, the ads look like they do an AO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the beginning.
Yeah, they do. And if you get hit by 2, you die. And if you
Yeah.
get hit by only 1, it does like 0 damage.
Do I
Okay.
want to be not too close to a tornado or what?
Yeah, don't like hug the tornado because you might bait it. It's the same as the orbs in E1.
Yeah, dude. Give the
My
tornadoes some
ad
room, bro.
spawned on top of the tornado
No, it doesn't. It spawns like
to the side of it.
closer to the center there. It
Yeah,
you
it's way
can
closer to
stay
the center.
you can stay like almost on top of your ad. Don't be too close, otherwise the actual hitbox of the circle that they do, the AoE, it's bigger than the animation. So don't trust the animation on that too much.
Going to A.
Crimson.
Oh, I
I'll
should,
double kick.
Ooh, somebody fucking juiced me.
So you probably want to turn him too.
Southeast of boss.
No, wait. We should do the. So are you always bringing the boss south then? Like away from the other tornadoes.
The open spot or wherever he's not dragging him to a consistent location, so it's easier just for us to go boss true north.
Can you?
Sometimes
Is
he's
there
D,
something?
sometimes he's B.
Can you drag the boss like always to the same spot related
Yeah.
to the tornadoes?
Yeah, I
It's
need to
also
figure out
easier-
what that is.
Yeah, it's also easier for people to remember the ads and for us to like place ground healing. I seem like supposing that the tornadoes are like A, D, and B. I've seen people like tanking the boss like here, like southeastish.
Yeah, always on the open spot is good.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if let me look at this video. Yeah, I can't tell. I guess I could just start by. Always taking him like in the open tornado space and seeing if that works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm
guys?
looking at it. I'm looking at a VOD, and that's what they do.
All right, I'll do the opposite of the 3 tornado, like the open tornado, whatever that is. I'll just do straight opposite.
Yeah,
But
so
that'll
the
change.
DPS
so
position,
weird.
like the DPS ads, are all based on the tornadoes. Like the rotation of the tornadoes determine like what is true north. So let's say
Living liquid is true north.
so that's why I say like Emma and Reese take the south ones because then you're closer to the boss. since the boss will be south, and then Crimson because also Crimson will be baiting the North Tornado, so he'll be closer to the north, and Ovena can take the other one.
I think what Emma was saying though is if the boss is true north, that doesn't like that's where I'm kind of getting
So is boss
confused.
true south and the one top tornado is true north?
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm not always going to go to C, I guess is my point. Like I'm going to go opposite of the 3 tornadoes to the open tornadoes.
I mean, sure, yeah. Let's call that boss Tronar then.
Okay.
It's
So
good,
then
yeah.
the melee DPS get northeast and northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's try that again.
Move too late.
So also someone baited, like, I think the north one through the center.
Yeah. Let me do a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, well. I don't know. I guess I was rotating counterclockwise. Maybe there's like a better rule for that.
So assuming the boss is true north, then you were taking the west one.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were taking west and I was rotating.
Yeah, because I was like thinking about like the tornado being like the northmost tornado being the north one. But I guess like thinking about the boss as true north is like easier to visualize.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so get west, I'll get east, and Crimson takes the opposite from the boss.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
That clears that up. Somehow
Also,
until this point.
so also for the DPS, you have to grab your ad like right away. Like you have like 2 seconds to grab it once it spawns. Otherwise, he will target someone.
Yep.
Careful, Gary. Oh no, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
So much damage.
Is that a heal check?
Oh, you know what? You know what, dude? We got fucking AoE reprise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We should just AoE. One of us. So I'm gonna take the first reprisal on the, and then Lucky you reprisal. Oh wait a second. They could be separate.
They
Right?
could be separate, yeah.
Mm,
So you can always reprisal the cleave since you are close, like you have the boss all the time.
I can reprisal 100% of the cleave.
Yeah, so
8 tanks. Sick, fam. New meta. Actually, 7 tanks, 1 healer. We gotta have somebody healing.
I can heal myself.
Warriors
Four
always
paladin.
use,
I
use
think
that
it's a
one
good
ability on
idea
each
to
other.
use it's a good idea to use collective like right before the cascade just for the. I think
I think about changing my stars and not even using them in the opener because it would be better to have the stars in the middle, I think, during that nonsense.
Yeah, because I have I'll use a Medica 2 and I holding a size for that, like right after Cascade, so I can also hit. And if you can get the 10% reduction, it lasts for 20 seconds now, so it probably lasts long enough for the to cover the tank busters, I think.
Probably. We'll try that out. And then I'll just hold my stars for when we move to position for the tornadoes, and then they should be ripe by the time that we get hit. It'll be great.
Ariel, did you change your hair?
No.
Wow. This guy.
Oh, it feels so dirty not using my stars. It feels weird. There's like not a fight in the game where you don't use them at the start. Okay, here we go, bubble. Let me try that out. Stars.
Somebody got clipped. Oh my god, hand of pain, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta
The
bring
hand-
it back, bro.
No, the hand ate the.
Oh, the hand aid.
I can't move it back because it's gonna run through the ad and it's gonna eat them all.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you have to kill the doll faster.
no. You can't kill the dolls.
No, I'm not saying you kill it. You get it down like really low, and then you feed it to
Oh, yeah.
hand munchies.
So how are we doing that? Like, we should have another. Like, there is enough time for us to like feed them. We don't have to like to rush. Probably get the 2 melee to feed theirs first, because the range can kite them a little bit and not get hit by the explosions, so they can like drag them around the edge of the arena if needed.
So it looks like in this video I'm watching, as soon as they spawn, the DPS them down for like probably 5 seconds, maybe total. And then I start dragging the boss back middle, and the boss starts eating all the ads. Like 2 of them, and then 2 shortly after that.
Yeah, I've seen people dragging the boss like to the like right at the edge, close to the west tornado, and then like the DPS just runs to the boss and drag their dolls to that place.
Yeah.
Because you have to be careful because there are like 2 orbs crossing the center of the arena during that, coming from the tornadoes. So if it
Right,
hits
you don't run
anyone
into-
or the boss, yeah, like it's a wipe.
Yeah, just like back in the day. So I just gotta move him in a controlled fashion and eat all the.
Yeah, I think the ad does damage based on how many HP it has left.
Yeah, it
Correct.
does. So I think you can drag the boss a little like west or east, and then the 2 melee once they get their ads low, they drag them into the boss, and then after that, the 2 range can drag theirs to the hand. So we stagger the damage a little bit.
But the hand's gonna do another hand of pain, like before. That's why I think you're supposed to bring them back to the middle, because we're gonna do hopefully they're separate, and then we bring them together mid.
Is it always the opposite one?
Yes, I think. I don't know if that's true. I might have lied to you.
How much mitigation do you have, Lucky, for the hand tank buster?
I got everything up at the time.
No, but I mean, what did you use last time?
Deltron and Rampart.
That should be more than enough.
You took like 100 and something K damage.
Oh, really?
The time with Gary, I took. The second time when we just did, I used Sheltron and Rampart came up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they cleave together, so we can't have them facing. It's like a 90-degree cleave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the buff from collective lasts for like, it has like 2 seconds when the tank busters hit, so it's just.
I don't know if we decided anything, but I'm gonna.
Hell yeah.
It's closed. Oh, I got fucked up by a wave. See, that's when the balls spawn right there. And those balls are really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Those protean waves, though, are fucking out of control. Like, I gotta hem that up. They should all be getting baited to the outside. And I'm pretty sure it's Reese's fault.
Probably.
Yeah, once you bait the first one, run into it so you can bait the second one. The second one will hit the nearest person next to it.
But a protein wave fired from the tornado I was near towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it fired at me, which was across the arena, and
The first one will give an AoE telegraph, then the second one will just fire at the nearest person next.
Yeah, so you want to be close, like hugging the Crimson, me, and I'll want to be hugging the tornado. We see the telegraph, we just like sidestep it, and then we move back into the telegraph, so we can be the second turn, like the second wave in the same position. Everyone else stay like away from the tornadoes.
Oh,
It's moving a little slow.
I think you can move it directly south, Gary, like every time.
Towards C.
Yeah, like right in the middle of the safe quadrant.
So if I do that, then in the middle of the safe quadrant, like right here, there's an ad that spawns. Let's say like the safe quadrant is B. So if I drag the boss right here, then there's going to be an ad like right on his ass. So that's why I've been kind of staggering it to one side of the safe zone, is because usually that's almost directly across for Lucky, like so he can go into a spot that's safe, and I'm not really close to an ad.
Okay.
But I stay away from whoever has tornado, so I don't bait the tornado. I don't know that if that's a problem or not. I'm not sure.
It's just that the cone of the wave may hit you if you are too close.
I've been really good when I'm next to you, because you bait it like a normal human being. I can't speak for the other tornadoes.
Okay, well, yeah,
Normal human
we can keep
being.
I'll just try to do it like closer to mid, so I'm not so close to the tornado. I think that's a reasonable. We gotta kill those dolls faster.
The Hand of Pain, though.
Yeah, so
Shouldn't that looks like it needed to be moved back?
Oh, I can't run our way
it
back.
does, but if he moves it right, if he moves it through middle, it's gonna eat the ad. I think what has to happen there is that's actually okay. I think no matter what, if we're together or separate, we move back mid and we start eating ads as soon, like literally like through like 4 or 5 seconds after they spawns. You guys have to kill, like, get those ads down like 20%, and I'm just gonna start fucking eating them because we don't have time, because we have to get back together for the hand of pain, or separate for the hand of pain, depending on the first hand.
Yeah, that's
or
fine.
whatever.
They go down pretty quickly.
Yeah, so just try to focus them as soon as they drop, and then bring them in. And I'm gonna drag boss mid, like probably within 3 or 4 seconds.
Both the end and the boss eat the.
And then Lucky, I mean, we need to bring it back or whatever as soon as.
Okay.
3 or 4 seconds if we're separate. I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one.
Wait, reducible complexity?
It ate one of the.
Oh, it ate it when it was really fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, reducible complexity hit me for
Yeah,
like
can't we
100.
just do south like the entire time? Because I'm often trying to look now because sometimes my ad will be right next to me and sometimes it'll be in Narnia.
What do you mean?
What if there's a fucking tornado on C? Like, I go to the. Like, what is confusing about if there's a tornado at A, B, and C, then it's going to go to D? How is that?
Because if you look at how the ads spawn, the ads they shift so much depending on
They're
where you
always
are.
on an intercard.
Yeah,
What is
So
that?
if
So I don't.
but sometimes you're not on directly in between. You're not on a cardinal. You're like standing on a intercardinal with the boss. It seems. So then there's a boss.
What does
there's
that
an ad
matter?
that's like right there. I'm just saying. Sometimes it takes me forever to get to my ad.
bring it to an open spot on the cardinal position.
Like you're
The
not going to
boss.
give me enough time to take my ad down if I have to travel to the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, take it to an open spot on the cardinal's position next to one of the tornadoes and move away from the tornadoes, like face the boss away from the. So you're not near it.
Always on a cardinal.
Yeah,
Okay.
but on the open spot, one of the two.
Open spot cardinal. Roger that.
There's one diagonal.
Ball got eaten.
1 second.
Did yours spawn right on top of almost on top of a tornado ammo?
It came very close to it. I mean, it's still. I just tank it right there where it stands, and then I just try to stay away from the tornado as much as possible.
Wonder if the DOS spawn relative to tornadoes or.
I think they spawn relative to the boss. I think they are like a box with one of the like the edges perpendicular to the boss. So depending, like if the boss is like, if you try bringing the boss right at the center of the safe spot, like straight south from the other tornado.
So now you don't want it on a cardinal opposite.
No, yeah, just
You
look.
want it
Just look at
direct.
the triangle.
Yeah,
and
you
bring
want
it
it.
across from the. Sorry, go ahead.
You want it in the exact opposite open space, no matter if it's cardinal or intercardinal, from the 3 tornadoes.
Yeah, let's
All
try
right.
that and see how the ads spawn.
All right.
It's got to be at an exact 45-degree angle.
I like how we keep changing this. I don't think this is the problem.
Welcome to day one. Are we too close to each other, Emma?
Oh, I got fucking hand slam.
Seems like our red things keep overlapping.
Yeah,
I
they will
mean-
always overlap.
Yeah, they always overlap.
We took a total of 20,000 damage from both of our dolls, Reese. So
What killed us? Was it your Dalian?
Yes. No, you are probably hit by 2 of the AoEs.
according to what killed me, it was Cascade from Living. Wait, no. Exhaust from Reese Claire. So I think we did kill each other from our explosions.
So it explodes around us. So we should just be directly on top of our ads, like, to be safe. I stood behind my ad because I didn't want to be too closer to the tornado than.
Yeah, same. Same. So I think we need to, right on top of our ads.
Yeah.
And then you can relieve your pressure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go back to the positioning. Did that make
That was better.
Was that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's always going to be the case. Directly across from the tornado, the fucking Bermuda.
Yeah,
We're
because
going
that ad
directly
like
across Bermuda.
spawns exactly in the same spot every time. I liked it a lot.
You ran it through an ad.
Yeah. It has to die that fast.
I didn't get hit by yours this time, Emma. I don't know how you died.
I don't think they have to be separate at that point or together at that point.
Well, why do we keep getting fucked by the hand of pain?
I think it's just the ad.
This was hand of pain. 129, 114. Like, that's not an acceptable amount of damage.
Yeah,
Just
Emma,
it ate the ad.
Was that
you
the
got
ad?
hit by another ad. You never want to be like on the inside of the ad. Like, try to be like towards the outside, because the AOE that they show is like a lot bigger actually.
So that's in reverse chronological order from the damage I took. So the ad was eaten and I took 129. So yeah, you're right. That was a fuck ton, but the 123, 788 didn't kill me from the hand. Everybody else died from the hand of pain.
Was it because the hand also ate the ad?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure. I just know I see those both. I took that, and then the living liquid hit me for 23k, and then I took 129, and I know that was the ad that I forced the living liquid to eat. So I don't know what the 123,788 is. It was either Hand of Pain or it was another ad.
It's probably Hand of Pain hit second.
Yeah, I took like 250k from Hand of Pain.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
So
bit.
how do we
It should-
deal with that one? Like, how do we get that one?
I think Hand of Pain hit that much once the boss started moving away. Because you were
it's like
boss was
right
already
after
in the
the-
middle when Hand of Pain.
Because it's right after the dolls appear. So like even if the DPS does like damage their dolls like really fast, we don't have time to like drag the hand across to the other side. And
No,
there's
I don't.
Zorbs doing that too.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be moved other than the initial move. Either move them far apart and stay there, or move them close together. And then once there's one ad left, you can bring them closer together.
Their HP was like a little bit. Like the hand had like a lot more HP than
That could
the
be it
boss.
too. The difference
Oh.
with the HP. Got to keep them within each other.
So yeah, I think you're right because I'm looking at this video and they keep the two things together. They DPS down the Jagdolls, and then after Hand of Pain goes off, nobody takes any damage really. I mean, and after they do that, then they drag the boss back middle to start eating ads, and they're down like 10% or 20% at that point. So I think it's actually longer to. It's like 10 seconds to DPS the.
So
But
you
we
got
can't
you should
keep
just
the
switch off to
boss.
the hand, Gary.
Oh, I should. Do you think it's my damage?
Because well, the rest of us have to keep hitting the ads. Gotta help
Okay.
Lucky get the hand down. Or Ariel actually.
He's fell cleaving the boss.
No, I do my IR on Living Liquid before we do the split. So I don't. The only thing I do is infuriate, like a Super Saiyan cleave, and that's really it. Like I'm not doing any other DPS besides
switch
for my
to
shit
hands.
tier DPS.
It's out. Hand comes out a little bit before the ads, right?
Yeah, but is that gonna fuck up your positioning for Adza?
No.
What if he's on the opposite side of the
Oh
arena?
yeah, then it will.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Can both ranged go to?
No,
Oh, we have a summon.
I'm attacking the boss like almost the whole time. I will switch to the hand and see if that helps to balance like their HP.
Okay.
Because the
And
DPS are DPS in the dolls anyway, so
Yeah, use that Dia.
are you no? Were you dotting? Are you switching over to the hand as soon as it drops?
Probably
know,
discounting
since
both.
I am using a size as soon as they spawn. Then I cast idea on the hand and they enter to the boss. So I will keep casting glares on the hand this time, just to see if that makes enough difference.
All right, let's try it out. Try to keep him in.
Never mind.
Hand needs more DPS on.
Hit it all.
Yeah, I did.
But we
I think it's safer if you just stay there and have a doll run to you.
Emma died was the problem. Like the doll wasn't down, and I was just wiping.
Okay.
Ah!
Dude, the living liquid is fucking 29%. And the hand was 38, dude.
Damn.
Like, that's a
big
fucking,
difference.
a fucking
Who's still
spread.
hitting liquid?
Lucky, get stronger.
I don't even have time to do that much damage there.
That's what I was suggesting. Have one DPS stay on the hand and a healer or
All
yeah,
the
healer
yes,
take
and
one of the ads, and that ad will be the last.
No, I'm gonna go on hand for like before you either move it too far out or I think that's enough.
Risk her.
What was the percent on the hand?
I don't know.
Let me see.
I saw somebody die, and then I was disheartened.
It was a lot closer. Like when the second wave came, the boss was at 33%, and the hand was like just a little over it. They're pretty close.
Oh, I got hit by two streams.
Crimson Aria missed heated clean shot.
Oh no, you killed the doll!
Killed it all. I saw that.
Sorry, I crit it.
Although I don't think the hand really killed us that time.
No, it didn't.
No, it did not. That was really good.
So yeah, we swapped to the hand, so we have more like distributed more DPS. That's good.
Let's keep going. Got 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's blind. We got this. I love going in blind and getting wrecked.
Oh, I'm gonna pull early. Sorry.
Hey, that's my job.
Sometimes it just happens, you know? Just wait till I accidentally pull with my stars. That never happens. Except for me.
Sure.
I feel like I can only get one GCD for DPS here. Maybe two.
Yeah.
Lucky Lee missed Goring Blade.
Middle for heals. This is amazing. Careful of the ball.
Crimson Aria missed heated clean shot.
Oh, he blew
Oh,
Oh, they do another red thing.
yeah. They did another fucking explosion release.
Just stay where you are. Don't
Yeah, I
move
don't
yet.
think we should be moving the dolls to the center.
Not the dolls. Just keep the boss where it is, and then move the dolls to the boss. It's easier.
So we determine who moves the doll to the boss, like in order.
I don't think you're going to be able to do it, but okay. We'll see what happens.
Who's
Well,
first?
I think you can. Like the range can be there's like a little further from the center. So when you have to drag the boss to the center, you are dragging it through the two melee dolls. So you grab the two melee dolls, we heal, and then the range can go to the center and like have their dolls eaten.
If you want, the two melees can drag their dolls next to the boss, like right here. If the boss was at C, right here, and on the other side, right here.
Jets have to be fairly close to the boss for him to absorb him. Like
Yeah.
I've had mine spawn right on his butt, and he won't take it.
That
gotta
way,
get out.
once those two are gone, you can move to the center if you want.
Yeah, Emma's at 12% did like 35k. So if you are full HP and and if they're low enough, we can take like 3 of them before we need heals.
And my stars will be back up during that part again.
Nice. We'll use.
Watch the blue balls. You don't want to get blue balls.
Blue balls.
Yeah, the blue balls floating across. Don't get those.
Ah, the beautiful gravity. Mid for heals. I have that one that.
There's a random doll.
Try yours, Reese.
I got killed by. What was that? All the dolls did a red thing again?
Yep.
You want me to drag at like 10% or 15%?
I think less than 20 should be fine.
Wow, I'm typing in the middle of a fight. Are you kidding me? This is ultimate, dude. Bring yours in first.
Eat 'em.
Don't kill it!
Oh god.
It was at 1%. It was safe.
Yeah, but they
God
did
damn.
the AoE again.
Yeah.
Crimson and Novania, try to be a little closer to the center during that, because I think our AoE healing are not hitting you all the time.
I don't want Crimson closer to the center because that means I'm gonna get blasted by fuck.
Oh no, I mean after the two waves.
Oh, okay.
Okay, one more
Just
pull.
yeah,
Let's
just
go.
move.
After the red
Yeah.
stuff goes off, we can get a little closer because boy, are we spread out.
Yeah. Oh, that hand.
Ah!
That hand was just like, it was like crawling right towards me.
It came right for you, but it didn't even smack you. It just smacked us all.
You should always be able to go to the same spot.
I'm going on top of my doll, and I'm not getting killed. Are we not allowed to go on top of our dolls?
Yeah, you are.
I think you should be.
That's the only safe space for us.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere outside right on top of my doll, or it's death.
Okay, let's go one more. Real fast.
Oh, do you have to go?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I thought we were doing it 4 hours tonight.
What?
Lucky?
Lucky.
Dude, don't fucking tilt me.
Oof.
Wait, is that the new meta? We can just have him tank the first one?
I mean, that's what we used to do back in A3. For cooldowns, or at least in our group.
I fucked up.
Oh
Okay,
my
one more.
god,
Quickly.
the way,
Quickly.
fucking the way.
Quickly.
Why are you so? Why is it quickly?
What about?
It's almost. Yeah, just. Yeah, we might have 1 more minute.
You're fucking like a crack fiend for this.
I
one
love,
more hit, bro.
I love suffering, man.
$50 Shades of Reese.
Not the first person that said that.
Yikes.
Sometimes I can get my gravity off, but I was not crafty.
But it is like straight mid.
Uh oh.
You should be in between. So let's say.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
You gone?
Rip.
Okay, Novena. Imagine that the boss, like Gary's thanking the boss there.
Wow, wow.
Oh my god,
This guy.
it's the real A3S experience.
I didn't realize you have next again.
Yep.
Around the arena, and you could run all the way behind the boss, and he still wouldn't see you. That was the real experience.
Gee, God.
Imagine the
Thanks
boss was.
You owe me a repair bill.
Right. I'm fucking out of here,
I'm
dude.
going before this guy pulls again.
No!
I got out.
It's
Yeah, I forgot what my buttons were. Hold up, top
Yeah,
DPS.
I
The
think
4
you
ads kind
messed
of
up
make a
my
box.
hotkeys.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
them.
The 4 ads make a box, and it'll always be the southwest corner box ad.
I was gonna show you something.
No,
I thought
it's
you
just-
were.
It's
I thought it was
you're not,
healers
you're not.
and 2 healers and Crimson are baiting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Yeah, you're not baiting.
You go to your ad and just stand on top of it.
You fucking chill on.
Just like be on its hitbox, and
It's like
you
a-
are getting
safe.
the.
Not if
No,
the
you're
person
not.
that's baiting is doing it properly. They have to be literally right next to the tornado, and they won't.
Yeah,
And standing on your ad won't bait. Because I was really close, but Yasu or whatever was doing a pretty good job. LaSalle.
like, yeah. When you say like on top of your ad, it's actually more like in between the 2 tornadoes on your side. So if you're taking the southwest one, I think. So you want to be like close to this, like close to your ad, but like in between the south and the west tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My name butchering is out of control.
It's all Libby. Libby.
I'm just gonna call him Ieyasu.
Isao.
Ieyasu.
I used to have a hard name.
I have a
and then
hard
I
time
fuck-
saying that. Yeah, it's LaSalle.
Everybody fucking just called me Gary because they.
Wait, is that an I or an L?
An I.
Okay.
I think that's where the confusion comes from. It's an I.
Can we just call him Sal?
Closed.
Yeah, I'll just say Sal. That's easy.
Isao.
Isao.
Yeah, and when they come out, do they do the AoE right away?
The dolls.
Is Lucky
Yes.
talking to somebody else?
The dolls.
I think he's
do an AoE
driving.
right away.
He's fucking gonna get in a wreck, dude. Fucking put your phone down.
What the hell, man?
Do I need to go
But
full dad mode on?
you gotta pay attention to the road, dude.
You know, if the ad does it right away, you don't need to be there near the ad at the start, so you don't
Oh
get hit
my
by the
god.
first.
It's actually on us, the AoE. Whatever the ad tethers
No,
is what.
no, it's not. It's not because you
On
can
the
drag the doll, and it doesn't hit you if you're not close to it.
Look at these fucking god tier drawings. I really like. Look at this, dude. This hand is actually really. Did you draw this right now? Look how good.
This came from another Discord I'm in.
Oh my god! I was about to say, dude, you're
Okay.
fucking paint artist. Look at the hand. Like that's fucking great. I mean, Jigglypuff's pretty, but the hand is good.
So I guess for us taking the ads, we just have to be there and then just hope the guy baiting the puddle is really close to the puddle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
look at the
mean-
drawing, dude.
And
You
that's
don't.
it. It's
Yeah,
trust
look-
buddies. I
Well,
trust
I mean,
you.
it's fucking ultimate. It's the entire trust. 8-person trust buddy.
Yeah, when we are baiting the tornado, we are like hugging the tornadoes. So as long as you are like in between two tornadoes, you are fine.
Sometimes we're not just hugging, sometimes we're accidentally standing in for 0.25 seconds and then quickly standing out.
That
Do
sounds
they
very
still do like a?
specific.
Do they still
Wrestling
do
server.
like a nasty DPS or
I didn't step on them to find out. I'll do
With
next
the-
time for science.
That's okay.
Okay, so we did. Now we have the other hand thing down.
Well,
What's going on? Why are we dying before he's eating?
Because DPS.
we did die. We died because we had the boss too, like the boss too low compared to the hand. Like after we started like distributing our DPS better, like after you started attacking the hand heroes, actually I don't think we died to the Hand of Pain, I think it's called.
Yeah. The mismatch wasn't high at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
but
you have to be mindful of your position related to the other dolls, because a lot of times you guys were like too close to the center or too close to other dolls and you got hit like twice.
yeah, me and Emma clipped each other quite a few times there because we were too close. We were both like centered, a little bit like facing towards the center,
Yeah, but I
and
don't
because
think
we didn't
it's
want to bait the AOE, the
I don't
protein.
think it's based on you though, the AoE, because like sometimes Emma died alone and if it was baited on you, then you both should have died, because like
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure the AoE is around the dolls. So yeah, just like you are taking the northwest one, right, Breeze?
Yes.
So just like stay towards the outside, like more to the north, and
Okay, so
Emma can
north.
say like more northeast. So Emma will actually be closer to me, and you're going to be close to Isao.
Okay,
So
and
and then Crimson will be hugging his tornado south, and Ovena can be like in between the tornadoes, on her corner on like southwest.
right, because Crimson will be south, so they're not in danger
He'll
of
be
clipping.
he'll be southeast. So he's taking the southeast ad, and he's baiting the tornado, the south tornado, but he's on the east side of the tornado. So he's not actually going to be hit by the thing, because you don't have to be like, the range can be outside, no problem. You don't have to be getting hit by the thing.
You want to draw where you want us to be,
Sure. Let me try.
And yeah, what are the cardinals again? So I'm northwest, Am is northeast, Crimson is southeast.
I'm west.
I'm true south.
Well, the puddles make a triangle, right?
Yeah.
So that means Crimson will be on the southeast side, facing the southeast to shoot the puddle that way, and Nove will be between the south and the northwest puddles.
Why is there a gorilla mount now?
There's always been. It's been a PvP.
I don't remember ever seeing the gorilla. Now there's another gorilla.
It's from the new Ishgard restoration.
When do they usually release like a kind of a write up for like a phase of a fight? Do they have that rule where it's like we're not going to do any
About a
write
week.
ups until like enough people cleared?
I feel like that's kind of dissolved because people are streaming now and they didn't used to stream. So I feel like it's changed. Like there's already some quick fire like text like things. Maybe they're not entirely accurate, but there's some like rough like text guides that I've stumbled upon on like the main Reddit, like on the main post for T on Reddit. I found like a couple posts on there that have like a rough idea of mechanics and like how they go, but it's not like their exact timings or anything like that. Tragically.
I think the one that you posted, that third circle,
The alien,
is
yeah,
opposite of what we're doing.
aboard. I'm not driving.
Jesus.
I'm actually at the building.
Did you draw that thing, Aria?
1 second.
As long as Gary is pulling it in between in the safe spot between the tornadoes,
I think it's something like this.
so okay, so Nova
We're
is safely
calling.
standing between the two, the west
Yeah,
and
we are
south.
calling the boss. The boss is north.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you.
The
Sorry,
boss
sorry.
is north, but I'm true south. And then I'm gonna go west.
East.
Holy shit! Look at this drawing, dude.
That makes sense. Although I think the puddles on the sides are not directly east-west. Aren't they like more? A
Oh
little
no,
bit more northeast.
they can be rotated, but like it doesn't matter like for us.
Okay.
Yeah, just like ignore the markers on the ground and see the boss as true north, and then you have one tornado west, one south, and one east. So Novena will always be in between the west and south tornado, picking the ad closest. Crimson will be baiting the south tornado on the east side and picking that ad. Emma will be picking the northeast one, and Reese will be picking the northwest one. So Emma will always be closer to me, and Reese will always be closer to Isao.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then so with that, I think we can drag the melee dolls as soon as we can to the boss north. We'll go to the center. We heal the 2 explosion, and then after that, we drag the 2 ranged dolls to the hand or to the boss, whichever is closest. Because each one does, if they are like at around 15-10%, they do 35k. So we can survive like 3 of them if we are at full HP.
Yeah, and the 2 melee can't be at the same time. I think Ammo should drag his first. I think he does more to the ad faster than me in that part because I use up all my stuff.
Like we could, like it depends. It depends on how quickly we can get, like me and Isao can get to the center and heal everyone. So you have to gauge. It's like the frictions during Garuda. You have to gauge sometimes if people are too low and you like wait a second. We have like a good amount of time before the next phase to kill the dolls. So we don't have to hurry too much.
And we have to stop DPS. We have to just go focus the boss again.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, if you kill the doll, we wipe. It does like 1,000,000 damage.
Want to do another Hand of Pain, a third one after the.
After the ad, he does one right after when he does the 6 splashes. He does one like right before the next cascade, but I don't think he does one during this mechanic.
Okay, because I was just making sure that the hand is the same HP as the boss, kind of, before that.
Oh yeah, but we want to keep that throughout the fight though, because there are like more hand, like it casts more times on other phases. So yeah, we have to. It's more like we need to figure out like a good distribution, so we know like which person is hitting the boss or the hand, so we know like that we are doing like 50-50 on each. Yeah, I think the dolls are definitely like the hardest part of this fight. I think this phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after that, it is like a lot of AoE damage and like people baiting the waves and the puddles. Like
But
Men missing the first AoE.
it's all predictable damage though, so at that point, once we know what it is, like it'll be totally fine. But
yeah,
this first part just starts off like, here you go.
yeah, exactly.
Remember all of your
Yeah,
memories.
Yeah.
So are you guys having is kind of like a weird thing with the healing right now, like a heal check? Mostly because everyone's out of range.
It doesn't seem to be all that bad as long as like after the red stuff goes off, like people are okay to move at that point. Like once the red AoE thing goes off. So as long as people are like close-ish to the middle, it doesn't seem too bad. There was just one person that was like, I think it was probably the person that was directly opposite my tornado, because I couldn't reach them, and even if I wanted to single target heal them, I already used my essential dignities on the tanks. So I didn't have anything for them during that one part. Like if we had survived to feed the dolls to the hand, somebody was gonna die. I don't know.
Yeah.
The stars are a good use there. I feel like my stars are better use like when we're bringing the dolls in to make them blow up.
Yeah. I could see
Do
that.
you have the star there if you use it pre-pull, like during the opener? Would you have the star back?
Only if I use it at 15 seconds, I'll have it back for right after the red AoE puddles go off. But if I use it to heal the tank buster, which is what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to do it at like 8 seconds or so that it heals the tank after the cleave. That way we don't have to do anything for him. And then it's up again for the doll feeding if I do it at that point. So, I mean, either way, like whichever. I feel like for the feeding's better anyway, because there's like Cascade coming up after that and stuff. And we have both Horoscope and Celestial, so I have two OGCDs that I can use if running into the middle, like if everybody's near-ish to the middle.
So we'll all be stacked close, like kind of bunched up a little bit closer to the middle.
Yeah, after the red thing goes off on whoever the melee people, whoever's getting hit in the middle, whenever that red thing goes off, then it's okay to move, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to be like
much.
in that. You want to be in that inner ring, but don't be like at the exact center because you may get hit by two dolls that are still there.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's what the heal check is. If anything, maybe I can even use a little mantra there.
Because it seems
that
to
helps.
be that part seems to be relatively like mild. What happens next seems to hit like more people. Like when the Protean wave thing comes out, that just seems to be like more going on because Sluice is happening at the same time. I can't tell if Sluice is only targeting people with AoEs. I guess I haven't paid that close of attention to the clips I've been watching. But it looks like people run out, they bait the Sluice, and then they go in and they get hit by like 3 Protean waves go off there, like back to back to back. That part looks like way worse, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad.
I don't think it is because I think it's 4 and 4, and then it's for the 4 furthest and then the 4 closest. So like the healers and the range go out, they bait the puddles, they get hit by one wave, and then they the like right after the tanks and the melee get hit by another set of waves. So each person gets hit once. So I don't think there's a lot of healing to do there, like during the mechanic.
Oh, maybe not. Just visually, a lot of spraying.
Yeah, because there's like there is one that goes out on under everyone at the same time, so we have to be in positions. But we dodge that, so no one should get hit. I think it's like you die instantly if you get hit by that one, but by the telegraphed ones.
Mm.
I got pushed and got hit by like a shit ton of damage. So you dodge the first one, so there's no damage. And then the second and the third one are like sets of like the ranged and the melee, and you get hit by
Like
50k, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I'll take a look at some streams for melee and range, just so that at least we're not like totally confused and like standing there trying to figure out how to do it. Hopefully we'll have a little more knowledge about the mechanics.
Yeah, like look at where they stay when the dolls hit. I was watching some early VODs and people kept dying to that one, and like they kept like watching their VODs and there is no they were no